Thank you again, everyone, for bearing with us through our first ever virtual conference. And as been repeated several times over the past 2 days, we are all looking forward to the year ahead and hopefully being able to once again gather at a conference site in 2022, complete with a trade show and the presence of our many annual sponsors. In closing, I would like to once again thank our sponsors, many of which have stuck with us through this year's new format, particularly our platinum sponsors who have contributed $1,000 or more. I'm going to list those off in alphabetical order. Airmaster Sales, BCL Engineering Limited, ClearTech, the Department of Government Relations, Kinetic GPO, SAS Power, SAS Water, and Summa Assure. Thank you very much to these and all our other sponsors who you have seen numerous times on the slideshows that played through many of our breaks. Now, my next task I'll do with great pleasure, and that is to announce the winners of our conference door prizes. Now, what we did is use a computerized system to randomly draw numbers. Oh, and I'll mention, we're very happy. We had over 150 registrants for this year's conference, maybe down 10 or 15% from the usual, but this was a better result than many of us expected. So thank you everyone for joining us again. So as I mentioned, we're going to draw for some great prizes here. And the first prize is for a Z-Ray X-Rider stand-up inflatable paddleboard package. And this went to our registrant number 62, Fern Scent from Grandview Beach. And I guess maybe there's a bit of karma there because Fern working at Grandview Beach, I'm sure she'll have immediate use for that paddleboard package. So that was nice to see. The second draw winner was registrant number 117, Melanie Clark of Vanguard. And Melanie, you have won a JBL Extreme waterproof Bluetooth speaker. The third item is a 32 gig Apple TV streaming device. That was won by number 133, Amber Dashney of Kyle. Congrats, Amber. Next, we have a $100 Canadian Tire gift card and 4 mugs sponsored by AllNet Municipal Solutions. This was won by number 7, Kelly Hoare of Shellbrook. Next on the list, sponsored by Catterall and Wright, is a coffee mug with a sleeve of golf balls, and that went to Jennifer Lenvey of Pence. Another mug with a sleeve of golf balls from Catterall and Wright. This went to Kevin True of Outlook. Next, we have 4 packages here that this Travelodge was kind enough to sponsor. They've already sent us a proposal for next year and hoping to have us back on site there. So once again, we're all looking forward to that possibility. But the winner of the first gift certificate for an overnight poolside stay is Carly Ford of Borden. A second poolside overnight stay was won by Rhonda Bacon of Canistino. 2 items left. Travelodge gift certificate for a standard accommodation. That was run by Lanny Vest of Watson. And last, but certainly not least, a Travelodge gift certificate for one night's accommodation, Tara Fritz of Shaunavon. So congratulations to all of those door prize winners. We will be mailing out the items or certificates in due course here. The first 3 winners, the larger items, I think they're going to be shipped direct from the supplier to your offices. So we will arrange that in the next day or 2. Congratulations again to all the winners, and thank you again for registering. I'd also like to take a moment to thank again our conference chair, Janelle Anderson, and her committee of Betty Moeller, Kelly Hoer, and Glenda Lemke for their efforts and assistance in planning this year's conference. A job well done. I'd also like to mention and commend our IT team of Gary Bergen of Bergen Computer Systems in Watrous, who looked after providing the website and conference links, and John Irby and Michael Cairn of Discotheque Entertainment, who travel around the province to do all the HD recording of our sessions. Thank you very much. We're very pleased to have been able to use Saskatchewan talent to accommodate this virtual conference, and certainly recommend these fellows to anyone that needs their services. I'd like to also extend thanks to the entire executive team for their support over the past year, and I look forward to working with them over the year ahead. Also, special thanks to Teresa Parkman, my executive assistant, for her support and efforts throughout the year to allow us to properly manage all of the association's administrative and financial functions. Certainly a special thank you to Teresa from myself and the executive board. If anyone has any questions or comments about this year's conference or any of the presentations, please feel free to forward them to umaas@sastel.net, and we will endeavor to get responses to you either through the specific presenters or the association, as the case may be. Before I go, I'm going to leave you with another little story. I know you're all anxious to get back to your office routines, but just for the fun of it, the other day I asked my wife why she married me. She said, "Because you're funny." And I said, "Geez, I thought it was because I was good in bed." She looked up and smiled and quickly replied, "See, there you go again. You're hilarious." Thank you again, everyone. We all know there are better days ahead. Have a great summer.